Hey, what's up? So my name is Kadar, and this is Qualified Humans, the podcast, not the show, not the book, not the rap song, not the jazz song. I don't know. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to make this quick episode. This might be the first episode. It probably should be the first episode. Very impromptu setup right now. Very impromptu recording. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on and kind of talk a little bit about what this podcast will be about. And 3, 2, 1. So Qualified Humans is a podcast that is about what it means to be human. And I know that might sound a little bit weird, but the reality of it and the sad truth is that it feels like we have lost that meaning. A lot of times we are on the internet observing a lot of information, taking in a lot of information, and we start spitting back these harsh opinions about topics that might deserve them. Some of them might deserve them. I'm not going to say they don't. But it feels like we start becoming very harsh in our opinions toward other people. And it feels a little bit unjust at times, right? I'm not saying it's always unjust, but at times it does feel a little bit, right? And I feel like it's making us slowly lose sense of what it means to be human, what it means to be compassionate, what it means to be empathetic. Am I going to stutter this entire time? Stay tuned. But yeah, I just wanted to create something that we could talk about more nuanced things, have nuanced conversations, hopefully more well-rounded conversations about some of those topics. But as this has been developing, I'm starting to notice that I'm getting a lot of creative guests on here. I was going to say creative artists, but yeah, I'm getting a lot of creative guests on here. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then I started thinking about how I can make sure that I'm still staying on brand of why I wanted to start this while including a creative aspect to it. And I was like, you know what? This is perfect. There's actually this book out that's been out for years now. 30 years probably at this point, called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. It's a book I did a few years ago. And in the book, she talks about how every single person on this planet is an artist. We all have an inner artist, no matter what we do. No matter if we're a doctor, lawyer, judge, doesn't matter. We all have an inner artist. We don't need to be painting 24/7 to be an artist. And a lot of us don't really realize that. And a lot of us start suppressing our creativity. There's a left side of the brain and a right side of the brain for a reason, right? And in suppressing that creativity, we might start lacking in areas of our lives. So I, during these interviews, hopefully I'm going to bring that up. I hope I don't forget, because that's the whole point of the podcast, right? Now, in these interviews, I'll bring that up. That'll be a topic of what it means to get in touch with your inner artist and also what it means to get in touch with your inner child. And are those two things the same? Oh, spooky, right? A lot to think about. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on and just kind of describe it a little bit so you could watch more. This podcast is not supposed to be an indefinite thing. But I'll keep it going for a little bit. Now, if the people want it, I'll keep it going forever. No, but sorry. There will be a lot of jokes on this podcast as well. I know it sounds super serious for no reason, or I guess for good reason too. But I joke a lot, so yeah, it'll be a good time. So tune in. I think I'll drop. What's a good day to drop? Maybe every Saturday or something like that. I'll figure something out. I'm gonna drop this upcoming Saturday though. That'll be the first episode, and I guess it might be this episode. So I'll drop the next upcoming Yeah, I'm gonna just drop and subscribe so you can see type things. And if you're listening to this, there's a video on the internet on YouTube with the same thing that's happening right now. All right, I'm going to end it. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you next time. And now I'm going to sign off. Best way to sign off. I've been thinking a lot about it. Here it goes. French fries.